Okay, I came out a few minutes ago. I let the girls out late today, probably about 1:30, because it was raining. And then I'm such a softie when it comes to them. I thought that they would have a good time coming out to look for worms and stuff that all this wonderful rain has brought up. So they were out here soaking wet, and it's after 6 o'clock now, and the sun sets in about an hour, about 7:30. So I came out and I added some more straw. Let me open this up to show y'all. Thank you to my subscribers, by the way. I've got 40 now. Oh, well, I really appreciate that. I just have a simple life here, and I'm glad I get to share it, and people want to see it. Anyway, I added more straw to this. I'm not taking their poop up now. I'm letting it do its thing because it will give off. Try to get this, make this door. I had to use my knee. We're going to fix that. It's got a gap. It needs this thing needs to be adjusted so that will close flush. Because you want air circulation, but you don't want a draft. And this is really cold weather and rainy. I added some more straw to each of the boxes, and I gave them some straw. I'm going to have to stop the co-op, pick some more up, but I gave them some more on the ground. I was hoping they'd lay on it, but of course they scratched it. Anyway, I've got one more scoop of mealworms left, and I've got some more coming tomorrow. I gave them a big bunch of scratch and big thing of mealworms and straw. Look how dark they are because they're soaking wet. They're right here over in the pasture eating, just happy as could be. They've got plenty of, let's see here, oysters and grit. They're not eating as much of that. I guess they're getting it out of the yard, little pieces of rock. And let me walk around here. Need to hang that up there. Hold on a second. My nose is cold. I just have on a little house dress and a sweater. Their water's good and full, and their food is getting really, really low. So tomorrow, I'll probably run out instead of running out on Wednesday. I need to get a few things at the store and buy something off Facebook Marketplace. Some really cool Hey Dude boots. They're so cute. And get another bale of straw. And what was the other thing? A couple of things for the kitchen. Anyway, there they are. They're good and dry. They'll get warm here in a little bit and hopefully go up in their roost. And we're talking about taking the roosting bars out and putting 2x4s, and Steve wants to cover them with carpet so that they can squat down on the wood and keep their feet warm this winter. So that was kind of my idea, and then he picked up on it. So as long as Steve mentions it, well, buddy, it's going to get done. So that's probably what we're going to do very soon. Oh, I need to step out here. We sprayed a bleach water solution on the roof yesterday, and we're going to have to get another sprayer handle. The sprayer started leaking. Let's see if it rinsed it off. It's hard to tell when it's wet, but I can almost tell over there where we ran out, and then all this we did. So I see a little bit of a difference. And the drains are running good. Let me go over here before I show you guys my woods. I'm so happy with my trees. They're turning already. Steve cleaned all this on the back. The gutters on both sides of the house yesterday, and I did this side. They were black. Now that black right there, see if I can zoom in, is the overspray from where we painted the downspout. So I gotta get, well, I can't actually do that. Steve will have to do that part, but there's a couple of other places. I think I got all the overspray, but there's a couple of places where the paint got on the black, and I'll have to touch that up too. So this is running very well. We like to check these drains because we did so much work on them. This drain, okay, good. It's running good. That drain will run down in the yard there. And before I show you the other stuff, look at these woods. Look at that. Look at that color. It's coming along. The mountains have more, of course, because of the higher elevation. But that dude right there is beautiful. And this is always my view from the laundry room window. And those trees are so beautiful. Let me see here. Steve cleaned those. They're beautiful. And I'm not sure if I did an update, but this is the door frame. The frame we built around the door, where it was damaged, and like I said, it was just not big enough. It needed to be a little taller for this big area. We got some things right there we need to pressure wash. I bought some mums the other day that were marked down on clearance at Home Depot. My daughter has thrown down a Mountain Dew can. Oh my. This is chicken poop. And this, these are the mums that were in the spots where we had some bushes. We couldn't find any this year, so we'll have to get some more next spring. So I put those down. And that. And this is a plant that came from my grandmother's house that she brought there from somewhere in her youth. And it's called Smoke on the Mountain. And it's just a beautiful plant, and it comes up all by itself. And it used to be up against there, and I really want it to grow down through there. So I may have to transplant that next year as soon as it comes up. I had to block this off, keep chickens off the porch. They're sneaky. But I got to leave room for Willow to get up there. And then one more thing. I made a full circle. Down there at the barn, let me lift the phone up. See the mums in the 2 pots? And then in my little wishing well, right there. And this is a maple tree that I planted from my grandmother's house, the little twirlygigs we call them that float to the ground. I got some of those about 7 years ago, before my mom moved out of there after my dad passed away. My grandmother passed away about 15 years ago, and then Mom stayed there taking care of his sister. And then she passed away, and Daddy got sick, and Mama took care of Daddy. And then she moved out of there and got her own place after my dad passed away. But anyway, I've got that tree, and that one on the right side of the driveway, this one, that little one, all down through there on the left side of trees that came from my grandmother's yard. That came from places she lived, and she loved trees. So I'm really proud of that, and I hope to get some to grow from these. They dropped their own twirlygigs for the first time this year, but nothing came up. So I think they probably need to mature a little bit more. But my husband is on his way home, and it's just a beautiful, dreary day. I love this kind of weather. I don't know what to tell y'all, but this is just makes me happy. And anyway, it's a good day. I've taken a lazy day today. I've worked hard for weeks, and I have not done anything but sit on the couch and surf the phone, look at stuff on TV, bake a few things, and just look at the rain. So anyway, God is good to me, and y'all have a very good week, and I'll see you later. And for me and my chickens, we love you.